loud. Right. Another beautiful day. The weekend was so gorgeous. And of course, like I'm supposed to go with my husband for a little getaway this weekend to Sonoma. Of course, the weather is supposed to be bad. This is nice, like summer almost. But I think it's supposed to even rain or something. And I'm like, oh my God, of course, that's our luck. But we'll have fun anyway. We'll just have to hide in a cellar somewhere. Um, all right. So sit tall. So you're not slumping in your chair, using your postural muscles in the back, lifting through the crown of the head. And then breathe in and out through your nose, unless you're stuffy. Feel the air entering your nostrils. Well, we can maybe even try that stair step breath, sort of, where we're really expanding the lungs. So we'll do little steps until your lungs feel full, and then you can exhale. So you go inhale, 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 whatever, how many times you can do, and then exhale. Then dipping air in, feel the lungs expand, and then exhale. One smooth exhale. It's slightly stimulating, so right, because it's right after lunch, it might be useful to get our energy up a little bit. And exhale. And exhale one more time. Good. And then let's inhale just regular breath. Inhale those arms up and overhead. And then exhale out to the side. Then inhale forward and up. And exhale out to the side. And inhale up. Exhale out. Good. And then we'll cross the arms in front of us. And then you'll lifting as you cross, and you go out to the side. And then maybe other arm on top, and lift. And exhale out to the side. Just a couple more. Lift. Perfect. Good. And then let's go side to side. So leaning down to the side and rolling back up, rolling on the other side. Perfect. Good. Come back to center. And then let's go the shoulders up and back and down and forward. So up, back, and down and forward. Nice big shoulder circles. There we go. And then arms to the side, and then we'll try to touch the back of the head. And then we'll rotate to one side, and then rotate to the other side, back to center, and then reach out again and down. And let's do that again. So inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale in the center. As you exhale, rotate to the side, back to center. Inhale, exhale, other side, back to center, and reach out and down. Okay, let's try that one more time. So inhale, bend the elbows. Inhale here again, and let's exhale, twist. Back to center, and twist. Back to center, and release. Perfect. Okay, and then let's go forward. You can use your hands for support. So forward fold, hinging at the hips. And then sit up tall, push those arms back, and even lean back a little bit. And then exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lean back. Forward. Lean back, push those arms back. One more time, forward. And back up. Awesome. And then back up. Let's try to just rock on the sit bone. So maybe even trying to lift one butt cheek off the chair. Lift and lift, lift. Shifting. And even if you can't lift, just try to shift a little more weight into that left sit bone, and then right sit bone, left sit bone, and right sit bone. Good. Perfect. All right. And then let's hug that big tree or big ball. So you're sort of rounding your upper back around it, stretching between the shoulder blades. And lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the chin a bit. And then exhale, round. So the shoulders sort of slide forward. And then you push the shoulders back and forward and back and forward and back. Perfect. And then back to center. And then let's try the nice high knees. So you're working the hip flexors, lifting the knees nice and high up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. And then let's go straight, straighten the leg. 1, and other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, push through the heel. 9, 10. Again, let's do 10 more. 11, 12, 13. Try to lift the foot as high up as you can. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. And then we'll go straight out to the side. So plant, opening at the hips, right? So plant that foot nice and wide, and then back in. And then plant it on the other side and back in. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, let's try to do 10 more again. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Lift that foot. And 5 and 6, 7, almost there. And 8 and 9 and 10. All right. Okay. And let's bring the heels up. So heels up and toes up, and heels up and toes up, heels up, toes up. Yeah, so working all those major joints in the body. Right now, the ankle joint. Good. And then keep it up, keep the heels up for a little bit. Up, 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 sitting tall. Feel the contraction in the quad. Oh, sorry, in the calf. Good. And then lift the toes and hold for a bit. Lift the toes up, 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 up. As high up as you can, flexing at the ankle. Excellent. And then release. Okay. And then we'll go inhale, arms up. And exhale, squeeze the left leg in. Try to hold around the shin or under your knee. And let's add some ankle circles. And reverse. Right. And then we'll go open and then try to sort of aim the knee towards that other side. So internal rotation of the hip and external, and internal, external, internal. Yeah, so out and point it in. Point it out, point it in. Good. And then we'll keep it in the external rotation and see if you can put that foot all the way up. If not, then you can lower, straighten that leg, lower a little bit down. We're keeping the knee open. And then sitting tall, you can hold on to your shin. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. And just feel that sensation of the stretch in the hip. And if you want more sensation, you could go forward. So you can hinge forward a little bit to get more stretch in the hip. Great. I will try a twist from here. So either if it works for you, doing the twist this way, so touching the opposite knee, or if this from some reason doesn't work for you, you can always do a regular twist without the cross. If this works for you, it feels pretty good to me. It's just a little more sensation in the hip. So your whole spine is twisting to the left, shoulders twist to the left. And you can even try to look back behind your left shoulder to really twist out the whole spine. And breathe. And then you can just move the head, look over your right shoulder. Breathe. And just feel the muscles squeezing out. Good. Perfect. And then just one more thing here with this leg. So you can use your hand to move it up and down. So again, massage that hip joint just a bit more. Perfect. All right, and then we'll do the other side. So first, let's start with that knee in, do some ankle circles. And then reverse. Okay, and then let's try that, and pointing the knee to the left and to the right, and to the left and to the right. You can hold under the knee as well. So left and right, and left, right, left, right. Try to breathe through it. Right, left, and right. Good, and then getting that ankle up on top. And then again, lengthening the spine, getting nice and tall. Or if you want more sensation, you can lean forward into that forward fold. Perfect. And then getting back up. Good. And then let's do the up and down with the knee. Oh yeah, and then the twist. Not forget the twist. Yeah, so yeah, keep the knee out one more time, and then we'll do the twist. So left hand on the right knee, first looking over your right shoulder. And then just turning the head over your left shoulder. Perfect. And then coming out of it. All right, and I think that's it. So let's uncross. All right, and let's put these hands on your hip bones, and then you're gonna just squeeze those elbows back and shoulder blades together as far back as possible, and then you can bring them forward, rounding the shoulders a bit in the process. And then inhale, squeeze the elbows back, right? And then exhale forward. Squeeze them back on the inhale, which opens your chest. And squeeze forward. Squeeze back. Squeeze forward. Squeeze back. Squeeze forward. Okay. All right. And then let's bring the arms out to the side, and you're just reaching to the left, not really down, just to the side. reach to the right, reach to the left, reach to the right. Perfect. And then release. Awesome. Okay, so if you have the resistance band, let's see, where's mine? I use this one. Let's do just a 9 just if you don't have one, that's fine. Just pretend you're stretching something out and do that full range of motion. So we're gonna expand and release. And 2. And 3 is good for your posture. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Perfect. Gonna take a break. Okay, so we're gonna try this. If you have a long band, put it around both feet. Okay, do you guys see? And then you can cross it. If you have a shorter one, then probably just one leg and you don't have to cross. If you have long, both feet, and then cross. And then we'll do the row. So first, you're just bringing the hands towards your lower ribs. So you're not lifting your shoulders, right? Shoulders down, sitting tall. And then you're pulling the elbows back and the hands go to your lower ribs. Okay, so you're doing this. 1 and 2 and 3. So you should feel it in the back between shoulder blades. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then take a little break. And then we'll do a little bit of higher row where you're bringing the fist higher up towards your shoulders and the elbows go out to the side. So let's just take a few more breaths. Maybe move your head side to side if you feel a lot of tension in the neck, or do a little circle. And again, if you don't have the band, just do the movement without it. So now we're gonna go like this. So up and out with the elbows. Again, you're trying to keep the shoulders from shrugging up. So you don't want that. But a little bit higher than we went before, right? So a little higher row. So 2 and 3 and 4. It's kind of like you're trying to get your fists towards your armpits. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Whew. Boy, do I feel it. Okay. Reach up, and then we might have to uncross for this one. And again, it depends on the length of your band. You might have to just do one leg, and then we'll try to do the bicep curl. So you're bending at the elbows, bringing those fists towards your shoulders again. But you're not moving the whole arm, just the forearm is moving up and down. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. All right. Okay, and then we'll do just one leg. So we'll work on the leg. So you'll be putting it around the foot. And we'll just do the leg press. So push forward and then bend. Try to lift the knee up high. So it's not just this, right? Where you're just hinging at the knee, but you're actively engaging the hip flexors and getting the knee up higher. Good. And then on the next one, we'll just keep it straight. So you're using the band, but you're also really activating the quads to keep that knee straight and sitting as tall as possible, using those postural muscles. Breathing. Good, and then you can hold it possibly just with one arm, both bands. But if that's too much for one arm, you can still hold with both, but try not to move the whole body to the side, which is gonna go out to the side with one leg. So your shoulders are still facing forward. 2 and 3. And if you don't have the band and it's a little too hard, you could do kind of like tap down on the floor and tap back in. Tap out, tap in. Okay. Make the hips nice and strong. Good, and then release. Okay, and then we'll do the other leg. Put it around the other leg. And then we'll do the band and straighten. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And then keep it straight. Try to point the toes up, so flexing at the foot a little bit. Sit straight, sit tall. And then we'll go out and in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Last one, out and in. Perfect. Okay. Now let's take a few breaths, just relax. You can put the band aside. Maybe we can relax in a forward fold. If you can slide down your legs, you can do that, or keep your hands up and do whatever you can. Good, and then we'll come halfway up into that seated cobra. So you're hinging still about 45 degrees forward, long spine, shoulders squeeze back, lift the heart. So cobra pose. Perfect, and then sit up, nice and tall. Perfect. And just take a few breaths. Again, maybe closing your eyes for a moment, feeling the body after all that work. Feel the sensation around your shoulders, shoulder blades, your back, your arms. Nice job. And then we're going to interlace the fingers. And then you're going to push forward. And in the process, you can round your back a little bit. Push, push, push. Push the arms and hands forward. Good. And then we'll lift. So now you're going into more of a arch in the back. If you lift up. Perfect. And so let's do that rounding again. So push forward. And then lift up. And do a little extension in the upper back. Perfect. Good. And then release. Nice job. Okay. And then, oh yeah, we could use the band for it. So I'll show you, it's a part of a yoga pose called cow face. And so you hold the strap with one arm, and then you sort of like lower it down by bending the elbow. And then this arm reaches for it behind you. So you'll look like this, holding onto the strap. So one elbow points up, one elbow points down. And so first just lower it down behind you, and then the other arm reaches for it. It's got to be behind your shoulders, Rocky. Well, yeah. So throw it back, and then, but then reach for it this way. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Nice. All right. So yeah, well, here we're working on the internal rotation here on the lower arm, and a little bit external on the upper arm. Good. Excellent. Then you could even do a little flossing. So you could go pull down on the band and then pull up, pull down, pull up, if that's not too painful. So it's gonna floss your shoulders. All right, and then you can release. And then we'll have to do the other side. So yeah, shake it out. It can be a pretty intense stretch. All right, so I'll do the other side. So you're gonna, again, drop it down behind you by bending that elbow. And then the other arm reaches for it from below. And then you can either just hold it or do the flossing, pulling up and down on it. Good. Perfect. Excellent. And then release. All right. You should feel a little more loose in your shoulders. And we could do maybe one more for the musculature around the shoulder blade. And so you're gonna hold it like this. All right, so thumbs out. And so let's hold it with your right hand, just holds it tight. And then this hand is gonna, so you're doing this movement, right? You're pulling out to the side, but the elbow stays in. So you're driving that thumb back, externally rotating the shoulder. If it's too hard with the band, you could just do without the band as well, just this movement. You could do both at the same time if you, yeah, I guess you could do both even with the band like this. Is it painful, Rocky? A little bit. Oh yeah, I don't hear you. Good, and then you can try to hold it for a bit. So trying to get into almost a nice straight line with the forearms, straight line with the shoulders. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Perfect. And then release. Yeah, so this strengthens the muscles that hold the shoulders back, right? That prevent this. So when you do this, it sort of opens the shoulders and strengthens the muscles that hold them back. Good. All right, so shake it out. Maybe we can just do a little stretch by you can use the crook of the elbow and hold your arm, or just hold it with your arm pinned, and then gently pull across. So it's not painful. And another side. Perfect. Okay. So since we're working on that upper back, shoulders, do one more. It's also from a yoga pose, eagle pose, where you're doing internal rotation with both arms. So there some options are either the full is a clasp, which is not accessible to a lot of, to everyone. So you don't have to clasp, but if you can try it, or just do a cross. Yeah, so you're trying to get those elbows as close as possible to the midline. Yeah, that's good, good, good. And then maybe try to lift it a little higher up and then hold it. Good. A big stretch between the shoulder blades. And then internally rotate. The shoulders are working hard right now. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Good, and then roll release. And remember which arm was on top, and now we're gonna do the other side. So couple breaths, and then I'm gonna put my left, but on the same side as your right. And then do the same thing. So either clasp or cross. And then lift a little bit higher. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then release. Great. And then just move your arms. Just a little more passively. Perfect. So, all right. So let's just do the tilt of the head. So tilt your left ear towards your left shoulder. Just place your hand there. Don't pull hard down. It's just the weight of the hand. Opening the right side of your neck. Good. And then let's do the other side. Good. And then back up. And then just one more rounding. So bring the shoulders forward around the upper back. And then come up. Perfect. And then let's go into one more forward fold. And if you can, just try to like relax shoulders, relax your head and neck. Good. And then slowly coming back up. Okay. Let's try that hamstring stretch. So for that, it's really good to be on the edge of the chair so you can actually straighten the leg. Because when you're sitting here, you can't quite keep the heel down and then at the same time straighten the knee. So scoot forward so that you can keep that leg straight. And then we're hinging down with nice long spine. And then you're going down as low as you can without pain. Can help at all. Keep the breath flowing. Perfect. And then coming up. And then we'll move that leg out to the side a little bit. So you might have to sort of adjust on the chair so you can open the leg out to the side and we'll come for that side bend. So you're going down that straight leg and then bringing that arm up and over if that's okay for your shoulder. And then send the breath into those ribs. Perfect. Coming back up. And then you're gonna bring that right arm and the hip also rolls with you a little bit. So you're gonna face the left and reach up high, as high up as possible. Nice job. And then back down. Okay, and then let's do the other side. So first just the hamstring stretch. So leg straight forward, sitting close to the edge so you can hinge forward, sliding down that leg. And try to point those toes up towards the ceiling to feel a stretch in the calf as well. Good. And then lifting back up. And then sliding that leg out to the side more. So opening at the hips. And sliding down that leg. Try to reach the back shoulder a little bit back to open the chest up. And then you can bring that arm up and over. Nice job. Good. Keep breathing. Perfect. And then back up. And then we'll do that rotation over to your right and extend through the fingertips. Reach up towards that ceiling. Up, up, up. Nice job. Good. And then back down. Perfect. And then keep both knees open as wide as you can. Feel a stretch in the inner thighs. And let's do the goddess pose, seated goddess. So you can try to like push down into your heels to activate the legs and open the elbows out to the side and push down into the heels and hold that position. Breathe. Nice job. Good. And then Let's bring the elbows together. Hold for a bit. As you worked on that internal rotation. There's another one. Good, and then release. And then we can try to hop them apart and together. It's a little core work as well. Together, you can also make it harder by straightening the legs and then even lifting the knees up towards your chest a little bit more. So either this or open, close, or straight and close. All right, so whatever works, whatever's challenging you enough. I know we're towards the end of the class, so not too much energy left. But let's see what we can do. And then yeah, we'll take it slower after this. All right. Nice job. Let's do a few nice big circles for the whole upper body. And reverse, go the other direction. Perfect. All right. So let's just do a few finger exercises. Let's do the open, close, open, close. So keep them straight. Just put them together and apart. And then try to fold the fingers and open and fold and open and fold. All right. And then the thumb touches towards the pinky and an open back. So almost like you're pointing it back towards you. Good. And then let's push those hands together, elbows out. So there's 90 degrees almost. Yeah, pretty much 90 degrees at the wrist. Then you can try to go lower, even below, and still try to keep those hands together. Get that nice stretch. Perfect. And then we'll go point the fingers away and down, and then towards you. Perfect. And then one more. So interlacing here, stretching forward. And then release. Good. Okay. And then let's do some facial gymnastics. So big smile. And then, so we'll go between smile and then like a ooh, like a small mouth. Ooh, ee, 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 ooh, ee. Okay. And then let's do a big ah sound or several of them. So breathing in and then ah. Really access the diaphragmatic breathing, right? So you're pulling the air also with your abdominals. Big breath in and then now I'm yawning from it. Okay, let's do one more sound. And then let's see if we remember something from last week's tongue twisters. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? Try to say it. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? Clean cream can. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? And then what else do we do? I have it somewhere here. Let me see. That was the only one I remembered. See. Oh yeah, double bubble gum bubbles double. Double bubble gum bubbles double. Double bubble gum double bubble. Where are my tongue twisters? Oh yeah, if a dog choose shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog choose shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog choose shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog choose shoes, whose shoes does he choose? And then let's do one more. 6 slippery snails slid silently seaward. 6 slippery snails slid silently seaward. 6 slippery snails slid silently seaward. All right, great job. And then do a little relaxation, a little body scan, so you can make yourself comfy in your chair. And then closing your eyes, perhaps. And then bring your attention into your feet and your toes and soles of your feet. And then your lower legs, your calves, shins. And feel your knees. And feel your thighs. And feel your pelvis and buttocks. Feel your belly rising with the breath. Feel your low back. And feel your chest. Feel your upper back. Feel your shoulders. Feel your arms. And hands. And feel your neck. Feel your face. And then feel your whole body. Just sitting and peacefully and breathing. The mind being at ease. Body relaxed. Feel the breath coming in and out. And then taking a deep breath in and slowly start moving. Maybe stretch, opening your eyes. Then we'll close the class. Feel free to join me. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be mindful. May I have courage. May I have fun. And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion. And then hands to the forehead as a reminder of the power of your thoughts. Hands to your lips as a reminder of the power of your words. And hands to your heart as a reminder of the power of your actions. Namaste. Great job, everyone. All right, enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. And I'll see, I'll send the videos and I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Oh yeah, and Rocky, I'll see you Friday, 11:30. Yeah, that works. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, Helen.